Hello everyone, myself Mrs. Shatabdi Dhar. Today in this video, I am going to discuss about some program in C using user-defined functions. In this video, we will discuss about three programs like to calculate the value of NCR where n greater equal to R using user-defined function. The second program is to find the sum of the series, that is 1 plus x by 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus up to x to the power n by n, where n greater equal to 1 and x greater equal to 0 using user defined function. The next question is to convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal using user defined function. Now we will solve the problem, that is write a C program to calculate the value of NCR where n greater equal to R using this user defined function. Now we will solve the problem, that is to calculate the value of NCR using user defined function. So we all know what is NCR, that is NCR means factorial of n divided by factorial of R multiply with factorial of n minus R. So we have to first get the value of the factorial of n. At first we have to write hash include stdio.h, that is the standard file. Now as we need the factorial value of any variable, so we have declared a function that is int fact int. Now here's the main function, that is int main. To solve this problem, we have to use a factorial function. So here's the factorial function's body, that is int fact int n. Within these braces, the int main function, int main function not, that is int fact function. Within this fact function, int I and f equal to 1 is initialized. So the factorial will execute from 1 up to the value of n. So for I equal to 1, it will go up to the value of n, that is I greater less equal to n, I plus plus, and the logic will be f equal to f plus f into I. The value of f will be multiplied with I by incrementing 1 after every loop and will be stored in the value of f, and the value of f will be returned when it is called. Now in the main function, the variables, integer variables int n, r and ncr is taken. Printf enter a number n and scanf, the value of n will be taken from the user. Now through the printf function, enter a number r which is also taken from the user, that is scanf of r. Now the logic, that is ncr equal to fact n. Here fact n is called, the fact function is written here and called here. By fact r, again the fact function is called here. Multiplication fact n minus r, again the fact function is called here. So fact function is written here, and wherever it is required, that is called there. That is fact n divided by fact r multiplication with fact n minus r. Now after getting the value of NCR, the value of NCR will be printed, so displayed. So printf value of percent %d, c percent %d, that is NCR. The value of NCR will be displayed here, and at last the return 0. So here's our program for calculation of the NCR, where N and R, the value of N and R will be taken from the user, and the fact N function, fact N is the user defined function which is called for the NCR calculation. Now I am compiling this program. Taking little bit time. So here's the compilation. Now I will execute this. So the first message is here, that is enter a number N. I'm giving 5. Enter a number R. I'm giving 2. So 5C2. So what's the value of 5C2? Here it is. That's the value of 5C2 is 10. Now we will discuss this program, that is write a C program to find the sum of the series 1 plus x by 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 plus up to x to the power n by n for n greater equal to 1 and the value of x greater equal to 0 using user defined function. Now we will solve the program, that is write a C program to find the sum of series 1 plus x by 1 plus x square by 2 up to x to the power n by n for n greater equal to 1 and the value of x should be greater equal to 0 using user defined functions. So at first we have to write hash include stdio.h, that is the standard input output header file. Then int main. Now as we have to use the user defined function, the function body is here, that is double sum int x int n. Within this function the variables of data type double, I, total and multi is taken. The value of total is initialized with 1 in 1.0 and multi is assigned the variable x. For I equal to 1, I will go up to the value of n, that is I less equal to n, I plus plus, total equal to total plus multi, where multi, the value of multi is x. So the value of x divided by I, where multi equal to multi star x, that is at first x into x by I, that is x square by I. Then all after all the execution of loop, the series will be go like that, that is 1 plus x by 1 x square by 2 and so on. After all the loops, the total value, the value of the total through the variable total will return wherever it is called. Then in the main function, that is int main, the variable required x and n, int x and n is taken here, and the message is printf enter the value of x and n, where x and n will be taken from the user. So the message printf, the result of the sum of the series is %f point to f, where sum xn, this function is called here and will be executed through this function, and the value of x and n is taken from the user, and at last the return 0. So through this function, through this sum int n function, the sum of the series will be calculated, and through this sum xn, the user defined function is called here, and here's our program. So now I am going to compiling this program. Now here's our compilation. Now we have to run this program. Now here's the message that is enter the value of x and n. I'm giving the value of x as 3 and the value of n I'm giving 5. So the result of the sum of the given series, that is 1 plus x by 1 plus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 up to x to the power 5, where I have taken n equal to 5. So it will go up to x to the power 5 by 5, and the value of x is taken 3. So the series will be like that: 1 plus 3 by 1 plus 3 square by 2 plus 3 cube by 3 up to 3 to the power 5 by 5, and the result of the sum is here, that is 86.35. Now we will discuss about the program, that is write a C program to convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal using user defined function. So here we will solve the problem, that is decimal to binary, and again the binary will be converted into that decimal. So first we have to declare the int math, as because we are going to use some functions we are belonging from the math header file. Then hash include stdio.h, that is a standard input output header file. After that, as it is a program for using user defined function, and we are going to do binary conversion and decimal conversion, so I have declared here two functions, that is long bin convert int n, that is the function which is I am going to use for binary conversion, and a function that is int disconvert long n, which is which is going to use for the decimal conversion. Then the int main function, and what is in this main function I will discuss after some time. At first we are going to convert the binary convert into binary number. So here's our function, that is long, the data type is long. Then bin convert, the name given for the binary conversion, I have given it bin convert. Then the argument passed here, that is int n. Within this, the variable long bin is initialized with the value 0. Some integer variables like int rem, that is remainder, int rem, I, and step is taken here. I is initialized with the value 1 and step is initialized with the value 1. Now, while n not equal to 0, remainder will be stored with the value of n divided by 2. The remainder after division n divided by 2 will be stored in the variable rem, printf /n, that is new line. After that, printf step %d by 2, remainder %d, quotient %d. It will be printed here like step 1, then the value of the which will be divided by 2, then the remainder, and then the quotient part. Now n will be divided by 2 and will be stored in the variable n. So n divided equal to 2 is written here. Then bin plus equal to rem star I. That is bin equal to bin plus remainder into I, then I equal to I into 10. So the value of I will be multiplied with 10 and will be stored in the variable I. Then return bin. So the value, whenever it is called the function bin convert, the bin variable, the value of bin will be returned here. After that, the function DESConvert is done here, that is int DESConvert, which I have used for the decimal conversion. Within this, the argument pass, that is long n. Within this function, the function body is here. You can see here, that is int des equal to 0, I equal to 0 and rem. While not equal to 0, rem, that is remainder part, equal to n modulus 10. So n will be divided by 10 and the remainder part will store in the rem, and n equal to n by 10. The value of n will be divided by 10 and the value will be stored in the variable n. Then des equal to des plus rem multiplication with power of 2 and I, that is 2 to the power I will be multiplication with the remainder, and the result will be added with the variable, the value of des, and will be stored in the des. Then plus I will be incremented, post incremented by 1, and the value of des will be returned whenever the des convert, the function will called, which is used for the decimal conversion. Now in the main function, the variable int n and m are declared. After that, the message, that is enter a decimal number, is passed through the printf function, and the value of n will be taken through the scanf function. Now m equal to bin convert n. So bin convert n is called here, and the value which is taken from the user will be converted into the binary and stored in the variable m, and then it is printed through this function, through this printf function. After that, the converted binary number will again convert into the decimal form. So the decimal conversion function, that is DESConvert m, will be called here, and here is the message. After that, the return 0. So here's our function for the conversion of binary and then again into the decimal number. So now I am going to compiling this program. Here's our compilation result. After that, run this. So here you can see that the result, the message is here, that is enter a decimal number. So I am giving the decimal number 56. So after 6 steps, we got the binary number that is 111000. Now after the conversion of decimal to binary, again we will convert the binary result into the decimal form. So that binary number is again converted into the decimal form. So 111000 in binary is equal to 56 in decimal. So here's our result. Hope through this video I can make you understand about the use of user defined functions in these three examples. Thank you for watching this video, and to get more update about the more programs on the user defined functions, don't forget to subscribe my channel.